Hi everyone, welcome to episode 8 of the Terminal Science series for TechIt. Last episode we created one sorting machine. Today we're going to finish off the sorting machines. Hopefully this is finished now. Okay, that's probably not a good start. So I had the iron dust in the extractor. Maybe that's a lesson, I don't know. Okay, so let's finish off these last sorting machines, and well, actually let's go ahead and hook it up. No, we can't. Can we? Can we? We need some wool in order to do this. So I've got 39 wool here, which should be enough to do it. So we're going to make some 2, 3. So we're going to make 3 sets of these. Now this is how you make the wire that's going to power our sorting machines. So let's go ahead and see how this works while that's cooking up. So hopefully this should be fairly straightforward. There's going to be, there is something else we need to add in order to make the sorting machine actually do something. And also we need something to pipe the sorting machines in. So let's have a look. So since we've got our, let's think about this now. We've got our energy condenser downstairs. Let me just put a hole through here. Yeah, this is going to have to move. So I think it's okay to put the energy condenser here for now, which means we need to break open this piece of cloth here, this piece of wool. So let's go back upstairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the sorting machine on the wall here, I think. Just think about this for a minute. So put this here. So the power is going to come from above into here. Yeah, that's not right. It needs to go down one more. So we'll put the sorting machine here, which will be a bit easier to use. Make sure it's facing the right way first. It's a bit fiddly. We want it facing downwards. We want it so that the hole's facing downwards for the pipe. There we go. So the pipe will come down here and it will shoot straight into our energy condenser. Okay, good. So we need our power coming into it like this, and then we're going to have power running kind of not that way. Let's try it again. We're going to have power running around the top of the area here, like so. Probably stop here. Which means we need our chests being underneath here along this wall, which is perfect, so we don't block up any of these windows. So we're going to have, is this right? Yeah, sort of. So we need a pipe coming out this way, so this is going to be the output pipes. So we're going to say, yeah, this isn't quite right. We're going to need a wrench to turn this around. So that's how we power it. Let's sort out the power first, because it's either way that's how it's going to work. I've built some handy little stairs here to get us up. But I just know it's going to be hard to get through, so let's put a hole in our thing here. Let's have the power come in. So this is where, I think this is where our, yeah, perfect. Okay. We're going to have our power coming up here. Yeah. Of course it's not a big enough block to let me get out. And over the top. This is going to hurt. And then bam. So if that all worked, which it should, right? You'll have confidence in me. If that worked, we should have some lights on the sorting machine. Oh, I'm thinking of something else actually. I don't think that does light up, but if we right click on it, yeah, so we've got power, look. So let's talk about this just a little bit, because it's quite interesting. Why am I losing power? Is that normal? Okay, it's going back up. I think it was draining the back box and the back box replenishing, so that makes sense. Because I think it needs a certain amount of power to be online. So it sucks up this much power out of the back box. So it starts off with full power but slowly drains, and the back box fills up from the solar panels and fills this back up. So that makes sense. So each of these columns represents some items. So for example, if I wanted to say I don't want any cobblestone and I don't know, that'll do. Let's say we want cobblestone to go into the energy condenser. We might say that we want anything, we can change the colour to white, and we'll have some pipes coming out, which we'll talk about next, and we'll colour coordinate the pipes. So the white pipe, for example, will carry cobblestone. If we change it to orange, it will carry cobblestone, and so on. This button here cycles how the sorting machine sorts things. So it can sort in a pattern, so it might put well, actually, I'm not going to talk about this in great depth. It's all on the wiki. The one that we're most interested in is this one, and that's sort of a default route, and we typically use white for this. So what will happen is all of the stuff will come from our quarry into the sorting machine. If it's cobblestone, it'll go into the orange pipe. Anything else that's not in here will go into the white pipe, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to have a pipe coming here, here, and probably probably have to seal up this door actually. It's a bit of a pain because we're going to have to come in and all the way around here, but it's kind of the only way it's going to work. So we'll probably have a pipe coming across and around and down. Or I suppose we could come out here and down and underneath and do the pipe work downstairs, which might work as well. So we have a pipe coming out here which will be orange, and a pipe that will be white, and the orange pipe will go into our condenser. The white pipe will go into the next sorting machine, and the next sorting machine might do I don't know, coal for example, and maybe redstone, and we color coordinate the redstone and coal into the orange pipe and everything else into the white pipe, and again the white pipe goes to the next sorting machine, and we basically go all the way around till we get to the very last chest, and the very last chest will contain all of the items that have not been included in the sorting machine. So we could choose to only put, we could choose to sort some of them further, or maybe we're okay with that and we can just let them fall into that sort of unknown pipe. It's dark in here. Okay, so that's how we do that. Now the sorting machine's not going to do anything until it's got pipes and a pulse. So although this has got power, it's not going to actually do anything until it receives a pulse, which basically determines how many times you want to push stuff out of the sorting machine. So if you want the sorting machine for some reason to be quite slow, like maybe only do one sort every 10 seconds, you can set up a timer using Redpower to tick it every 10 seconds. However, we're probably going to do it more like every half a second, and another good reason for doing that is server lag. Some servers can't deal with something that pumps out that quickly, so you can slow it down so that you don't have any problems on sort of low latency or high latency servers. Okay, good. So let's go make the remainder of the sorting machines so we've got them made, and we'll also go ahead and talk about something called a pneumatic pipe and how they differ from from Buildcraft pipes. So Buildcraft pipes have no intelligence. They basically just pump, 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 and if it can't pump, it'll spill. So if you have, for example, a quarry that's feeding into a chest, and the chest fills up, then it will just spill out over the top of the pipe. So there's no logic or intelligence beyond that. Pneumatic pipes will stop anything from going into that chest if the chest is full, because it's an intelligent pipe and it knows exactly what it needs to do. So to make that, we need a brass ingot. Brass ingots. So we put a brass ingot on either side of a glass block. So just like we make cobblestone and stone pipes and gold pipes with the block either side and glass in the middle, it's the same with a brass ingot. Brass ingot is Redpower, so it's made with tin and copper. So it's actually quite a bit cheaper than some of the others. So we've got quite a lot of copper. And no tin, so let's get smelting some tin. We're not going to need a huge amount, so let's do 4. Yeah, that'll be enough. So let's kick that off. Okay, so we put the tin and copper in here, we get brass. We put brass on either side of a glass block, and we end up with we end up with pneumatic piping. We're going to need some more of that. So I've actually got some of this. I can furnace up. Put it in the right one this time. Okay, so while that's going ahead, let's go ahead and finish off the last of our sorting machines. So it was like this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I think it was a filter in the middle, and the doped wafers on either side, and 4 of these at the bottom. There we go. So there's our 4 sorter machines, and they stack, which is lovely. Let's go ahead and put some of this back because we don't need it anymore. Don't think we're going to need liquid light at the moment either, so put that back. Right, let's just sort this chest a little bit. Eesh. Okay. This is finished macerating. This is finished cooking. So let's put them in there. 10. God, that's loads. It makes 8 pipes, so if we made all 10 of those glass, it would be 80, which is just completely overkill. We haven't got that much pumping to do. Right. So we've built our sorting machines. We're building up the pneumatic pipes. We need some chests to put this stuff in. So let's talk about chests. There are loads of different new chests in TechIt. They take up 1 space. So let's look at them individually. So we've got the normal chest, and we've got a iron chest. We've got a gold chest, a diamond chest, copper chest, silver chest, crystal chest, and they're the main ones here. So iron chests are normally sufficient for a sorting machine, in my opinion, especially since we're talking about sorting, quite important items, and important items generally don't come in large quantities. So yeah, they generally don't come in large quantities, so I just need to switch and check on the video. Okay. So we're going to make iron chests. The one thing I will tell you about the crystal chests, or the diamond chests that you can turn into crystal, they're very cool. So they're see-through, so you can see all of the items that are inside a crystal chest, which is very cool. But at the same time, They are expensive because they use diamonds, but they don't cost a lot to turn into crystal chests. I think it's just glass. However, one thing to note is they do cause a lot of latency on servers. So in a server environment, you'll notice that if you get close to a house with lots of crystal chests in it, you'll start to lag quite badly, especially on high latency servers. So just be aware of that if you're playing on a multiplayer environment. That'll do for now. We don't want to go too mad. Let's go ahead and make these pipes. So as I said before, it's very simple to make them, just like that. And there's 48 of them, which is absolutely loads. That's all we need. So let's put some of these back in the chest, get them out of the way. We don't need all this stuff. We don't need all this. Don't need this. Don't need that. All that. So we only really need these things. We will have to make some chests, so I think what I'll do is, we're a bit low on iron, so I'm just going to take some wood with me and we'll make some wooden chests just for the time being to kind of demonstrate how it works. We will need these Redpower pulsers, but might have to leave that to the next episode, so it's probably going to be a 3-part episode for assorted machines, which is probably far too long, but like I said before, it's I really want this to be more of a let's play, so I'm going to include probably a lot more. Get out of here. Spiders. I think they control the place. Okay, so we want this pipe, so let's grab the pipe and put it straight up here. And let's think about how we want this placed. So this is going to be quite tricky because I've not made this ceiling very big. I might have to in fact, the ceiling doesn't look right at all, does it? It's supposed to be one more level up. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix that soon. It's a let's play, right? I'm not going to be stopping recordings. You can see all my glaring errors for all they are now. Wrench, iron and a stone gear. So I think we can probably muster that up. So let's go ahead and get the iron wrench sorted. Let's put it right on. And I think I'm going to have to sort that roof out, which is a bit of a shame. It took a little while, but oh well, that's the way it goes. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on my house and any improvements I can make to it. Any of you budding exterior engineers, no, exterior decorators, with ideas on what I can do with the house to make it a bit more interesting, give it some more depth on the outside because it's a bit flat at the moment. So any ideas you've got would be great. Iron. I've got 4. Okay, we always want to leave 1, so that's a bit close. And we need a stone gear, so that's wood and stone. We've got all that. So stone gear is quite simple, we don't need that many. Make a gear. Surround it in stone. I think it was like this, wasn't it? No. Like that. Like that. Oh god. Like that. Okay, so a wrench means that we can turn things around. So that's a very important one. We also need a bronze wrench. Which is made like this in that kind of shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we've got 6 bronze, I'll go ahead and make one. 3. Okay, that answers that. So we'll turn that with that. Okay, let's go and make some changes to the house quickly. I've got a couple more minutes left on the video. Although I might just I might wrap it up here and make the change to the house and come back because I don't really think you need to see all that, but let's show you how this wrench works. So we just click it. Oh no, it's Redpower. Okay, we're going to need this wrench anyway, because this wrench is for Pillcraft pipes, which we will be doing a bit more with. So we'll need this wrench. We'll make the bronze wrench next episode, and we'll also make a screwdriver, which is actually what Redpower uses. So we'll have the 3 tools to be able to move, remove, and change direction of things. So next episode we'll cover that. We'll finish off the sorting machine. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing your comments and feedback. So as usual, have a great day. Bye.